Hi and welcome to Mama Time Yoga. My name is Charlotte and I'll be guiding you through this postnatal practice today. So I'm about 6 months postpartum at the moment, and this is really what my own personal practice looks like right now. So we'll still be stretching through some areas that can be tight from taking care of your baby, because that is still very physical, as I'm sure I don't have to tell you. But now we can start adding a little bit more of dynamic movement. We'll start to flow with our breath a little bit more and increasing the strengthening movements as well. We'll be working through strength in our core as well as our legs. So this is a really great full body, quick practice you can do anytime when you get a moment, maybe during nap time or if your partner's looking after your baby. So it's a great time just to have for you and give back to yourself and your body. Please also hit the subscribe button if you would like to receive more videos like this as well in the future. We'll go ahead and get started on a comfortable seat on our mats. So just finding a comfortable position, sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine, reaching through the crown of the head, drop the shoulders down away from the ears. And if it feels good to you, go ahead and close the eyes down. Let's just get into this space, start to connect to our breath. And notice how you're naturally breathing into the body. Not judging it, just observing. And slowly starting to move that into our yogic breath. So big, deep inhale through the nose, filling up the air into the low belly, feeling it expand. And big, deep exhale through the nose, feeling all the air come out, the belly draws back in. Let's move through a few more like this at the pace of your own breath. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the nose. One more just like that. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Let's gently start to open our eyes here, if that feels good to you. And we'll start to move the body with the breath a little bit. So big inhale, reaching the arms up. Big exhale, taking them down to heart center. Two more like this. Big inhale, arms reach up. Big exhale to heart center. And last one like this. Arms reach up as you inhale. And coming down as you exhale. And let's just start to stretch through the neck here. So on an inhale, we'll lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear drops down to right shoulder, lengthening through the right side as you drop that shoulder down. And either staying here or just slowly rolling the chin and the head to the side and down and all the way over to the other side. Stopping anywhere that you feel like needs a little bit more of a stretch. And coming back to center, we'll just repeat that to the other side. Big inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, opposite side. Left ear comes down to the left shoulder, creating space on that right side. And either staying there or slowly moving the head down. And all the way around at your own pace. I don't know about you, but I always have tension in my neck, so this is very needed. And gently coming back to center. Beautiful. From here, we'll take it into all fours. So making your way there, hands come under the shoulders, knees come under the hips. Let's draw the belly in to support us. Spread through the fingertips, pressing out of the hands. and the shoulders, and we'll start to open up through the body. So big inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze, opening up through the front of the body. Big exhale, tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone, rounding through the back body. Really moving with our breath here. Big inhale, open up through the front of the body. Big exhale, round through the back of the body. Let's work through 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And last one, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to that neutral spine. You stay right where you are. I'm just going to rotate so I can show you where we're going from here. So we're going to keep the right knee on the ground exactly where it is, and we're just going to extend the left leg all the way out to the side. So coming straight out to the side from that hip. The right hand is going to come to the side as well outside of that knee. Stacking the shoulders and reaching the left arm up. So we're in a side plank essentially with that knee down to support us. So big side body stretch here. Reach that left arm up and over, reaching fingertips to toe tips. Nice big stretch. Breathing into that space. And from here, you're going to reach that arm up. Either keeping the fingertips up, or you can place the hand on the hip. You can stay here and focus on strengthening into that side body, or if you'd like to take it a little bit further, go ahead and take those left toes off the ground and either hovering here, you're going to feel that through the side of that hip. The toes are pointing forward, or you can take it up and down. So I'll take it up and down for 10. You stay at the version that feels good for you. So we'll go 1, tap it down and up. 2, 3, 4, belly draws in, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful stabilizing posture there, well done. And we'll just come back to center to our all fours and get ready to take that to the opposite side. If you want to sway your hips from one side to the other, just shake it out, that's perfectly fine. And then let's make our way to the opposite side. So left hand comes to the side, right leg extends out, stacking the shoulders and reaching that right arm up and over. Big side body stretch to start. Finding your breath. Drawing the belly in and either staying here, really focusing on pressing out of that hand that's on the ground, or you can take the opposite arm up or to the hip. Option is to take the right toes up to about hip height and keep them there, or taking it up and down. So finding where you'd like to be. And if you are taking those taps, we'll go into them now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, so coming back to all fours, let's just take a nice stretch here. We'll take the big toes together, the knees nice and wide apart. Let's just take a breath in our child's pose. So extending those hands forward, releasing the chest, releasing the forehead, taking a breath here. And then slowly making our way back up onto all fours. We're gonna find our way into our first downward facing dog of our practice. So hands come slightly in front of the shoulders, nice and wide with the fingers, toes tuck, and lift the hips up and back, pressing out through those hands and those arms so you can really lift the tailbone up towards the sky. Relaxing through the neck and the shoulders, releasing the head down. And let's just drop one heel down at a time, pedaling through the feet, waking up the back of the legs. Finding your breath here. And when you're ready, just looking up at the top of the mat, we'll slowly walk the feet to come behind the hands, coming into our forward fold. Knees can be as bent as they need to here. And if it feels good, you can grab opposite elbows or leave the hands down, really letting the head, neck, and shoulders fully release, lengthening through that back. Maybe taking the head no or yes. Big breath here. And when you're ready, release the hands, press through the feet. Inhale to slowly roll all the way up to stand. Exhale, coming up tall, dropping those shoulders down the spine. Beautiful. And we're going to move through a sun salutation here. So moving with our breath, I'll cue you as we move. Big inhale, arms will reach all the way up to the sky. Big exhale, bringing the hands down as we hinge from the hips and fold all the way down over the legs. Gentle bend in those knees. Big inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. From here, you're going to plant the hands down under the shoulders and step the feet back into our plank. Option to drop the knees down into a modified plank, finding where you'd like to be, really drawing the belly in. We'll be here for 3 breaths, building that core strength, pressing out of those hands, lengthening through the crown of the head. 1 more breath. And then slowly drop your weight all the way down onto the belly. Elbows go right back to graze the ribs as you come down. From here, we're going to strengthen through the back body, so moving through 3 cobra poses. So pressing the tops of the feet down into the mat, belly draws in, and on the inhale, we'll lift the chest and the shoulders off the mat. And exhale, release back down. 2 more. Big inhale. Taking the chest and shoulders up, strengthening through the back of the body. Exhale, release. And 1 more, we're going to stay up. So big inhale. And as you exhale, just take the hands forward. The elbows come right under the shoulders. So coming into our Sphinx pose, pressing through the hands and the forearms, really focusing on opening up through the front of the body, building strength in the back of our body, opening everything back up. Finding your breath. 1 more breath here. And slowly releasing back down. Hands can come under the shoulders. And we'll just gently make our way back into our downward dog 1 last time. Reaching the hips up, maybe walking the feet in a little bit if that feels good for you. Pressing through those hands, lengthening the tailbone up towards the sky. Big inhale here. Big exhale, release. And when you're ready, go ahead, just drop down to the knees, bringing the legs in front of us. We're going to find our way onto our backs for the rest of our practice here. When you're ready, just slowly make your way back down. You can roll if that feels good for you. Finding your way onto your back. Taking a moment to find your breath here. We're going to start with some glute bridges. So from here, just taking the feet planted down, the knees are nice and bent, and you're really focusing on pressing through the heels, engaging the belly, and using those glutes to lift you up. You can press the hands into the ground as well. So inhale, lift those hips up, taking them up to the sky, shoulders press down, hands press down, pressing into the heels of those feet to lift you up. And exhale, slowly release back down. Let's move through some more. Inhale, hips come up. Exhale, release them down. Inhale, come up. And exhale down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back down. Let's do one more, just like that. Big inhale. And big exhale. Letting those hips really release down, finding a nice neutral spine. If it feels good to you, you can bring the knees in towards the chest, maybe giving them a rock side to side, massaging that low back. And when you're ready, we're gonna move into some core exercises. So this is actually a Pilates move called toe taps. It's such a great way to rebuild strength in that core, especially the low core, the low belly. So from here, you're just taking your knees up and your feet up to tabletop. And from here, you're just gonna drop one foot down, inhale, bring it up, exhale, draw the belly in, draw those pelvic floor muscles in as you're bringing it back up, feeling everything work together. So really focusing with your breath here. Inhale, bringing that foot down, opposite foot. Exhale, drawing everything in to bring it back up. Inhale, opposite foot comes down. Exhale, bring it back up, moving at the pace of your own breath. Inhale, foot comes down. Exhale, bringing it back up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. And exhale, up. Last time on both sides. Inhale, down. Exhale, back up. Inhale, down. Exhale, back up. Draw those knees in towards the chest again, giving you a little bit of a release here, maybe rocking side to side again if that feels good. From here, we'll just move into some stretches, starting with our glute stretch. So just crossing the right ankle over that left knee, bringing the right knee out to the side. You can either stay here or lift the left foot up to draw the knee in towards you. Maybe clasping the hands under that thigh. Really letting the shoulders drop down into the mat. Feeling the whole back release. Finding your breath here. And release that left foot down. If it is up, we'll just take that to the opposite side. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Left knee goes out towards the side. And either staying here or lifting the right leg up, drawing that knee towards you. Taking the hands underneath the leg if that feels good. And again, finding your breath. Gently release. Bring both feet back down. Our last pose is going to be a reclined twist. So taking those arms out to the side, bending through the elbows if that feels good for you. Taking those knees again right over the hips and just drop the knees down to the left side. Keeping both shoulder blades on the ground and either looking up or over to the right side if that feels good on your neck today. Again, finding your breath here. Slowly releasing, bringing those knees back to center. And then when you're ready, dropping them over to the opposite side. Taking the gaze up towards the sky or over to that left shoulder if that feels good. Checking in with your breath. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose as you let your body soften into this position. And slowly making your way out of it, bringing those knees back up. If it feels good, you can give them one last squeeze in towards the chest. And then release, coming down into our savasana, our final relaxation. Legs extend long on the mat, hands come by the side with the palms facing up. Giving yourself this moment to just end your practice with stillness in your mind and body. Allowing the eyes to close down. Letting every muscle soften. Feeling really heavy and supported onto your mat. Feeling the facial muscles relax. The space between the eyes. The jaw, allowing your breath to return to its natural state. Taking one more breath right where you are. Wiggling through the fingers and the toes. When you're ready, gently bringing some awareness back into the body. Wiggling through the fingers and the toes. Gently rolling onto one side. And slowly making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's take one last breath together once you get there. Big inhale, arms reach up. And full exhale, bringing the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you found this practice as enjoyable as I did if you're in this same stage of life that I am. And even if you're not, I hope you enjoyed it as well. And if you would like more pre and postnatal content, please subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments how you found this class. I'll see you next time.